If you open a restaurant in Bali without the right company structure, you're risking 500 million rupiah in fines, and here's how to do it properly. Here's the problem. Most foreigners pick the wrong legal entity and lose their investment. You need a PMA, Foreign Investment Company, with minimum 10 billion rupiah capital to own a restaurant in Bali as a foreigner. Skip the nominee setup trap. Immigration raids increased 340% in 2026 and fake nominee structures get shut down within 90 days. Indonesia changed the foreign ownership rules in 2021 and tightened enforcement in 2026. You cannot own a restaurant as an individual foreigner. You need a licensed Indonesian company with the right business classification code. A British entrepreneur signed a 5-year lease in Seminyak, opened under a nominee structure to save costs, and within 4 months immigration raided the location. He lost 800 million rupiah in build-out costs and got a 60-day deportation notice. That's exactly why TheBaliLawyer exists, to set up the compliant structure before you spend a single rupiah on rent or permits. Most people fail here. They think a PMA costs too much, so they pay a local to be the owner on paper. That's called a nominee arrangement, and it's illegal under Indonesian corporate law. When immigration or tax authorities audit your restaurant, and they will within the first 12 months, the nominee structure collapses. You have zero legal ownership. The nominee can lock you out, take the business, or disappear. Indonesian courts will not protect you because the original setup violated the law. Do not do this. TheBaliLawyer sets up the proper PMA with you as the legal foreign shareholder, so you actually own what you build. Step 1 is form the PMA. Minimum capital requirement is 10 billion rupiah, about $650,000 on paper. You do not need to deposit the full amount up front. Only 25% or 2.5 billion rupiah must be paid in within the first year. The rest stays as authorized capital. TheBaliLawyer handles the full PMA formation, including notary deed, Ministry of Law approval, tax ID, and business license for a flat fee. The process takes 21 to 28 days from documents to approved company. Step 2 is obtain your location permits. This is important. You need an IMB building permit, a HO disturbance permit, proving your restaurant won't disturb neighbors, a health department certificate, a halal certificate if you serve Muslim customers, and a tourism business license called Tanda Daftar User Pariwisata. Each permit has a separate application form and separate processing office. Most foreign founders spend 6 to 9 months bouncing between offices because they don't know which documents each office wants. TheBaliLawyer coordinates the entire permit stack in parallel, so you get all 5 permits within 60 to 90 days instead of waiting sequentially. Here's the problem. Path A is the DIY route. You hire a local consultant for 15 million rupiah, they promise to handle everything, then disappear after filing 2 forms. You spend 7 months chasing permits yourself and pay 80 million rupiah in surprise fees because you didn't know the right official at each office. Path B is TheBaliLawyer. They form the PMA, handle all permits, open your corporate bank account, and deliver the full licensed company in 90 days. Once your company is approved and your permits are in hand, you need to register for VAT. Any restaurant with revenue over 4.8 billion rupiah per year must collect 11% VAT and file monthly. Here's the exact wording to use when you visit the tax office. Bring your company deed, your business license, and your tax ID card. Walk up to the registration desk and say, "Saya mau daftar sebagai pengusaha kinar pajak untuk user restoran. Ini document perusahaan saya." That means, I want to register as a taxable entrepreneur for a restaurant business. Here are my company documents. They'll hand you form 1.4.1.1. Fill it out on site and submit it with a copy of your deed and license. VAT registration completes in 7 days. Or skip all this and let TheBaliLawyer do it for you. They submit the VAT registration as part of the corporate setup, so you're compliant from day 1. Saya mau daftar sebagai pengusaha kinar pajak untuk user restoran. Ini dokumen perusahaan saya. Form a PT PMA with 10 billion rupiah authorized capital. Get all 5 location permits within 90 days through TheBaliLawyer. Stop risking deportation. TheBaliLawyer sets up your Bali restaurant company legally. Visit TheBaliLawyer.com. If this helped, smash like, hit subscribe, and visit TheBaliLawyer.com to set up your Bali restaurant company the right way. Visit https://TheBaliLawyer.com.